Welcome to another Volkswagen Polo update series. So today we're going to be looking at a £150 Android 8.0 car stereo. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to put it in the car and what to expect for that price range. So first of all, let's take a look around the device and what you get in the box. If you want to skip straight to the installation, I'll stick a link in the description. You get quite a bit in the box, plenty of cables to get your installation up and running. So this is a double DIN head unit, and looking around the device, you'll see it's very much conventional looking for a hood unit in this price range. On the front, you've got that 7-inch HD touchscreen, a bunch of touch sensitive buttons on the left, and on the bottom left, a port for a micro SD card, allowing for media and music playback. So most importantly, on the back, you're housing all the ports and connections needed to get this hooked up to your car. You've got your port, which will be for your power and speaker output. This area is predominantly for video output, so if you plan on hooking up a reversing camera, this will be where it goes using the supplied cable. The GPS unit will be plugged into the gold port. This will be something you will need to input if you plan on using the GPS feature. And then finally, that aerial port. So let's take a look at the device itself before we actually install it. Surprisingly, this little unit does have everything you need from an in-car computer. You have a hands-free Bluetooth user interface, which when you've got that microphone inputted, it's surprisingly very good. Output and incoming calls come straight through your car speakers, and the audio is picked up from the microphone. You'll obviously want to feed that cable through your dash trims to hide it, but that can easily be done. You have your standard digital radio, which is just as you'd expect. It picks up stations with ease, and because its interface has friendly usability in mind, you can easily flick between your essentials on the bottom. I'm quite surprised how fast and responsive switching between these are. So if you are in the radio and want to jump into your GPS navigation, it can easily be done. So talking about GPS navigation, that is installed on here, and you can do that through Google Maps, meaning you get those live updates and essential information on the move. It's okay, it's better than I expected, and you're still able to play audio whilst using the app, which some of the cheaper ones on the market are unable to do. I wouldn't say the map interface is brilliant, it can sometimes be laggy, so I guess that's a negative to consider, and you will need a Wi-Fi or mobile network available, so you may need to have your phone on tether mode. You do have access to the Play Store, meaning you can download most apps. One of my favourite is Waze. This is slightly better than Google Maps. You get detailed updates along with information posted by other users. So it's initially up to you how you intend to use that GPS feature, but for me, Waze is much better and it's much more responsive. There is a handful of other features like HD video playback and a reversing camera operation, which does require some hard wiring to your back lights, but to be fair, it's not as hard as it sounds. For the price, you're certainly getting what they say on the tin. It offers fluent audio playback from your radio to SD card, and the GPS feature is more than sufficient for daily use. I'd highly recommend this to someone who's looking to update their old car interior on a budget without having to compromise on features. So installing this stereo can be easy depending on the car you may have. First of all, remove that original radio. I've suggested before in the cheaper unit I reviewed that using two pieces cut out of a credit card is the easiest option. Then you can simply slide in your original radio and any underlaying trays. Disconnect the cables from the back. You will require a double DIN cage, so if you don't already have one, I'll link this exact one in the description. It's great and comes with the front plate to ensure for a smooth overall finish. And for £15 you can't really go wrong. You will also require an aerial adapter as well. This one simply plugs in the back and onto your original cable. Once again, linked below. Now this can be the tricky part. You're going to have to connect up the cables to the back of the device. You have two options here. You can either connect up the cables using an adapter provided in a box. This will require you to cut and twist the wires together, but there is an option to get an ISO female attachment adapter like this one. All then you have to do is connect it to the back and input the black and brown blocks into the provided clippings. This is obviously a much easier option and require little to no electric know-how, but once again it does depend on the car you have, so you might want to get in contact with your manufacturer. Lastly, all you need to do then is connect up your GPS adapter, and if you intend to input the reversing camera, you will require to connect this up to your reversing lights and then feed that wire through your car to the front unit. Once installed, just simply slide it into the bracket and casing and put it straight in. Hopefully, if done correctly, you should have a fully working radio system with an overall smooth factory finished look. Stay tuned for some more Volkswagen Polo update videos, and remember, all the tech featured in the video is versatile and can be used in your car. So take a look at the link in the description, let me know what you think. Till next time.